Hello students, welcome back to mathematics tutorial. And in my last class we had derived a formula that is number of A union B equal number of A plus number of B minus number of A intersection B. We derived this formula number of A union B equal number of A plus number of B minus number of A intersection B. And today we'll try to apply this theory in our real life problems. Okay, suppose first let us consider a situation like that. Suppose there are 38 students in a class, and each of them will read at least one of the subjects, either maths or physics. Okay, there are total students 38 in a class, and each of them will study either physics or maths. ইহঁতৰ প্ৰত্যেকে 38 জন ষ্টুডেন্ট আছিল আৰু প্ৰত্যেকে each of them will read either physics or maths, যিকোনো এটা সাবজেক্ট পঢ়ে. Okay, either physics or maths. Suppose 17 student read physics. Suppose 17 student read physics and 23 student read maths. Okay, problem to ki korche ba, there are 38 students, each of them either read maths or read physics, or there are some students who read both physics and maths. Suppose out of 38 17 students read physics, 23 students read maths. We have to find how many students read physics and maths both. Physics and maths both. We have to find this one. Okay. Now you see here total number of students. Suppose this is our classroom. That means universal set U. Therefore total number of students, that means number of U equal 38. Suppose this is the set for physics students, and here number of P equal 17, and this is the set for mathematics students, and here number of M equal 23. Okay, we have to find how many students will read both physics and maths. Physics পদাৰ্থ বিজ্ঞান আৰু maths কিমান জন ষ্টুডেন্টে দুটা বিষয় পঢ়ে? Both means in Venn diagram, both mean we know this part will denote both. That means we have to find an P intersection M. Okay, and P intersection M, here P denotes the set of students who read physics, and M denotes the set of students who reads maths. Now, by using this formula, we can find an P intersection M, because if we replace A by P and replace B by M, then we will get another one formula, N P union M equal NP plus NM minus N P intersection M. Okay, implies NP intersection M equal NP plus NM minus NP union M. Now put the value here. NP equal 17, NM equal 23 minus N of P union M. P union M means this part is our P union M. And you know, in our given question, it was given that the total students, the 38 students, will read either physics or maths. That means any one of the subjects. They can be read both, but they will read at least one of the subjects. Amar to question is to 38 student. Hiyote কোনোবাই দুটাও পঢ়িব পাৰে, কোনোবাই এটাও পঢ়িব পাৰে, but at least one subject হিয়তে পঢ়িবই. তো that means এই যে টোটাল ৰিজাল্ট আমাৰ কত থাকিব আইদাৰ p নতুবা m যিকিনো এটাত তো থাকিবই বিকজ 38 ষ্টুডেন্টে এটলিষ্ট ফিজিক্স নতুবা এটলিষ্ট ম্যাথছ তো পঢ়িবই so we can consider nu as our n p union n because the 38 students will read at least one of the subject অতি কম এটা পঢ়িবই so that means p union m is our 38 so putting 38 here we get the result 17 plus 23 equal our 40 minus 38 equal 2 that means two students will read both the subjects physics and maths okay let's see in Venn diagram how can we express it in Venn diagram how can we express this suppose this is for physics this is for maths and you know total number of students that means using p and m p union m will 38 now according to question p means this set a set to kiman থাকিব all total 17 but n p intersection m equal কিমান 2 তো ইয়াত যদি 2 থাকে মন কৰিবা যদি n p intersection m ত 2 থাকে টোটাল n p কিমান ষ্টুডেন্ট আছিল আমাৰ 17 তো আলটিমেটলি ইয়াত কিমান থাকিব আমাৰ 15 because 15 plus 2 equal ultimately in p set there will be 17 students similarly in m set there will be 23 students so if p intersection m ত যদি 2 থাকে তো ইয়াতে আমাৰ কিমান থাকিব ষ্টুডেন্ট 21 and in total যদি total কৰা কিমান হৈ গল 15 plus 2 that means 17 plus 21 equal 38 that means p union m equal 38 clear here the 15 students will read only physics not both the 15 student reads only physics কেৱল পদাৰ্থ বিজ্ঞান হে পঢ়ে the two students will read both physics and maths and those 21 students will read only maths not physics only maths sorry difference bula bujiba suppose tomak jodi koy how many students read physics then total number of students will 17 students read physics but how many students will read only physics is 15 okay only physics is 15 but physics is read by 17 similarly only maths will read by 21 students but math subjects is read by 23 students where those two students are also related with the set of physics so only maths of 21 থাকিব but গোটেই maths পঢ়া বুলি কলে কিন্তু 23 থাকিব ক্লিয়াৰ তো তেনেকুৱাকে আমাৰ দুটা সেটৰ দুটা কিবা সাবজেক্ট বা দুটা তেনেকুৱা সিচুৱেচন দুটা পইণ্ট ডিফাইন কৰা প্ৰবলেমবিলাক আমি আমাৰ সেটৰ লগত ৰিলেটেড কৰি আমি সলভ কৰিব পাৰো ক্লিয়াৰ ওকে নেক্সট প্ৰবলেম suppose এখন কলেজত তুমি এটা সার্ভে কৰিছা in a survey of a college and there are 400 students in the college okay suppose we have done a survey of 400 students ami 400 students or survey korisu and similarly here also we get 100 students read maths okay and 150 students read physics 150 students will read physics but mon koriba 150 physics 100 maths hobo pare niki more subject moi kiyo kom lom so ami ki korim suppose this is physics this is our physics and this is maths okay these are subject moi kiyo kom lom so suppose maths 150 porise but physics 100 porise sorry to physics lover students just physics read by 100 students and maths read by 150 students okay now suppose 75 students read both physics and maths then how many students neither read physics nor read maths ki koisu there are 400 students in a college where 100 students read physics, 150 students read maths, 75 students read both maths and physics. Now our question is that how many students neither read maths nor physics? কিমানজন স্টুডেন্টে ম্যাথছও নপঢ়ে ফিজিক্সও নপঢ়ে? দ্যাট মিন্স কি উলিয়াব লাগিব? আৰু কথা মন কৰিবা, কুৱেশ্যনত যদি এন থাকে, এন মিন্স আৰু A and B, A আৰু B, that means দুটা. So for and we use the symbol intersection. And for or A বা B, either A or B, for that we will use the symbol union. Itu মনত ৰাখিবা, we will use the symbol union for or. Now here total students, that means number of U is 400. Number of physics students, suppose physics, the collection of physics students is denoted by P, then NP equal 100, and number of math students, that is NM equal 150. And both means P intersection M equal 75. We have to find how many students neither read maths nor physics. So let's see by drawing the Venn diagram. I mean Venn diagram draw kori sao. Suppose this is our universal set where all 400 students are lies. This is the set for physics. This is the set for maths. And we know that 75 students there lies here who read both. And total student of physics are 100. So if 75 are lies here, then here will be 25. And total student of maths are 150. If 75 are lies here, then here will be 75. Those 25 are read only physics. Those 75 are reads only maths. Now we have to find who reads neither maths nor physics. Those students je maths no pore, physics no pore. To mon kora diagram kon ni ebo. Maths no pore, that means maths to thakibo noare. Physics no pore, physics to thakibo noare. Ultimately the outside part, we have to find this set. Okay, and in Venn diagram this set is denoted by P. This is our P union M whole dash. So diagram or bujibo pari, we have to find P union M whole dash. P union M this part, so dash means outside part. To find P union M whole dash, first we have to find number of P union M. But there is a question maybe arises that in our previous question we take the number of U as number of P union M. Ami number of U jitu dia asile hetuke P union M boli consider korisilo. But in this case we does not consider number of U as number of P union M, because in the previous question it was given that all the 38 students will read at least physics or maths. Jikinu eta poriboi 38 jimanjon student ase kiote ontoto physics ba maths poriboi. So ultimately jiman 38 student asil kiote either etu set notuba etu set thakiboi. To dite union of heikin to result amar ai jabo. But iate in this question ইয়াত আমাক ডাইৰেক্টলি কোৱা নাই যে অল টোটাল যে 400 স্টুডেন্ট আছে কিয়তে ফিজিক্স বা ম্যাথছ পঢ়িবই বুলি কোৱা নাই, কোনোবাজন স্টুডেন্টে নপঢ়াকৈ থাকিব পাৰে। সো যদি এই 400 স্টুডেন্ট নপঢ়াকৈ থাকিব পাৰে, তো দ্যাট মিন্স উই ক্যান নট কনসিডার NU as our number of P union F, number of P union M বুলি আমি কনসিডার কৰিব নোৱাৰো। So first we have to find number of P union M and then we will find number of P union M whole dash. Clear? Now এটা আমি এক্সামত কেনেকৈ সলভ কৰিম। So এইটো মনত ৰাখিব, intersection for and union for or. Okay? Now our question was given that number of U equal those 400, number of P equal 100, number of M equal 150 and number of P intersection M equal 75. Okay? Now solution, given that those likhiba Now formula likhiba, number of P union M equal number of P plus number of M minus number of P intersection M. So number of P means 100, number of M means 150, P intersection M means 75. So ultimately this will be 250 minus 75. So 250 minus 75 kole kiman baba 175. 175 students will read either physics or maths. That means a total of kiman thakibo 175 students. Let's check here. Here this is 75, this is 75, so total 150, and here this is 25. That means all total 175. This one 175. Okay. Now we have to find the complement part. Therefore, n P union M whole dash. How we can find it? How we can find n P union M whole dash? কেনেকুৱাকে উলিয়াব পাৰিম বাহিৰখিনি? We can find it by subtracting n P union M from the whole set U. That is number of U minus number of P union M. Am I right? Number of P union M means this part. If we subtract number of P union U from the whole set U, then we will get the outside part. Here number of U equal 400 and number of P union M equal 175. So ultimately we will get the result 225. That means 225 students neither read physics nor read maths. Oh my god, কি question এটো? 400 স্টুডেন্টৰ যদি 225 এই যদি নপঢ়ে maths কোনে পঢ়িব? 400 স্টুডেন্টৰ 150 maths, 100 physics, and we got the result 225 students will neither read maths nor read physics. Bapre kenekwa surprise result. Okay, বুজি তো পাইছা? Clear? Okay, done. Next আৰু এটা example লৈছো. Okay, এইটো part মই crop কৰি দিলো. Okay, this part মই এইটো part মুছি দিলো. এইটো part মুছি দিলো. লিখি লৈছা? Okay. Next বেলেগ এটা problem লৈছো. Next another one problem. Suppose there are 65 players. Okay, there are 65 players, and out of those 65 players 40 players play cricket. 40 players play cricket, and some players play tennis. Suppose 10 players play both cricket and tennis. Now we have to find how many players play tennis and how many players play only tennis. Okay, there are 65 players. Each of the players will play any one of the game, either cricket or tennis. 65 জন খেলুৱৈ আছে, প্ৰত্যেককে এটা নহয় এটা গেম খেলে, at least one of the game they will play. এটা নহয় এটা খেলা খেলে. And suppose 40 players will play cricket and some players will play tennis. We don't know how many players play tennis. Just we know that out of 65 players, some players play cricket, some players play tennis, and all those 65 players play at least one of the game, either cricket or tennis, and 10 players play both cricket and tennis. So if we draw the Venn diagram, in our Venn diagram, suppose this is our U, all total players, and this is our set cricket, and this is our set tennis. Suppose there are Since 10 players play both, that means there will be 10. Total number of players playing cricket is 40, so there will be 30. Then 30 plus 10 equal 40. And all the 65 players will play at least one of the game. That means total N U equal N C union T equal how much? 65. N U, that means all total. And the all total students will play at least one of the game. So C union T to amar kiman likhibo 65 e likhibo ebar. Now we have to find how many players play tennis. That means the whole set T, number of T. And the next question, how many players play only tennis? Only tennis means this set. This set. Only tennis, not cricket. Only tennis. So তুমি যদি গোটেই টেনিস টি সেটটো লোৱা ললে কিন্তু তোমাৰ এইখিনি আহি যাব এইখিনি বাট ক্ৰিকেটত আছে but you have to find only tennis not cricket so only এইটো part কি এৰে denote কৰিম this part is denoted by nt minus c am I right nt এর পৰা যদি c টো গুছাই দে কি পাম nt minus c okay we have to find these two so let's see. Here it was given that number of U equal number of C union T equal 65, number of C equal 40, number of C intersection T equal 10. So I think you can find first number of T you can find by using this theory. Okay, here C union T 65, this is 65. Equal number of A, number of cricket will 40, number of B, that means number of tennis we don't know, minus number of A interaction B, that means 10. So calculating it will get NT equal 40 minus 10 equal 30, and if we take 30 in left side, then 65 minus 30 equal 35. That means 35 players will play cricket. Will play tennis. That means in this whole set there will be members 35. And since 10 players already play both, so there will be lies 25. That is T minus C, and number of T difference C is how much? 25. How we have find it? We find it by subtracting the intersection part from NT. From the whole set T, we subtract the intersection part. From the whole set T, we subtract the intersection part. That means 35 minus 10 equal 25. 25 will play only tennis, 30 will play only cricket, 10 will play both, and ultimately the total number of students will be 65. Clear? So আমি এনেকে আমাৰ দুটা সেট বা তিনিটা সেটৰ প্ৰবলেম বিলাক মানে লাইক ক্ৰিকেট টেনিস সাপোজ ইয়াৰ লগত আৰু ফুটবল দিলে তো তেনেকুৱা যিবিলাক প্ৰবলেম আমি সেটত ভাগ কৰিব পাৰো তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ প্ৰবলেম বিলাক আমি এইটো ফৰ্মুলাৰ জৰিয়তে সলভ কৰিব পাৰিম ক্লিয়াৰ সো এইবিলাক আছে ইন কেস অফ টু সেটস A and B now we will derive a formula for three sets A B and C so let's see what will be the formula for three sets এখানে লেখা আছে okay now we will derive the formula for three sets and A union B union C next we will derive this new formula and A union B union C okay so let's let B union C equal D that means this part is considered as one set single set D okay then we will get A union D মন কৰিব suppose মই কি কৰিলো এই তিনিটা সেট আছিল for any three set A B C A union B union C উলিয়াব লাগে আৰু মই B union C এইটো পাৰ্টত এটা নাম দিছো D then আমাৰ এইখিনি কেনেকুৱা হ'ল নাম্বাৰ অফ A union D and number of A union B formula এইটো আছিলে similarly number of A union B equal কি হ'ব number of A plus number of D minus number of A intersection D. Clear? Now implies equal number of A plus number again D means B union C minus number of A intersection B union C. We replace D by B union C. Now number of A, and this formula is also same as this one, A union B, and here B union C. So B union C, this formula can be expressed as this one, and we can write here n B plus n C minus n B intersection C. Okay, and similarly this can be distributed as A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, distributive law. A intersection B union C আমি কেনেদৰে ভাঙিব পাৰো A intersection B this and this union A intersection C. Okay, now number of A plus number of B plus number of C minus number of B intersection C minus. Now let's see, suppose this is our singleton set star and this is our single set star, then number of star union star like this A union B আৰু এইটো আমি কেনেদৰে ভাঙিব পাৰো number of A, that means number of first set plus number of B, that means number of second set minus number of A intersection B, number of first set intersection second set. Okay, so result কি হলো আমি ultimately number of A, number of B, number of C, number of B intersection C, bracket লিখা দিলো number of A intersection B minus number of A intersection B minus plus A intersection B intersection A intersection C. So distributive law যদি মই number of A to যদি আগত লৈ যাও বাকি নেকি লিখিব পাৰিম B intersection C. This and these are set. A intersection B intersection A intersection C can be written as A intersection B intersection C. So এইখিনি অকমান মই অ্যারেঞ্জ কৰি দিছো যাতে মনত ৰাখা সুবিধা হয়. In left side we got number of A union B union C equal number of A plus number of B plus number of C. Then this one number of A intersection B. Then this one number of B intersection C. Then this one number of A intersection C, or intersection C can be written as C intersection A plus A intersection B intersection C. This is the formula for three set A, B, C, which is first single set A, number of A plus number of B plus number of C. Then take two sets minus A intersection B and then B intersection C, then C intersection A, A, B, B, C, C, A, and then plus intersection of three sets A intersection B intersection C. So কেতিয়াবা এনেকুৱা কোৱেশ্চন দিব পাৰে যত তিনিটা সেটৰ সেট ইউজ কৰিব লগা হ'ব পাৰে আমি ABC suppose 65 players playing 60, there are total number of 65 players, out of them 20 playing cricket, 20 playing football and 10 playing tennis. In this case for cricket player, for football player and for tennis player we need three sets A, B, C. For those case we will use this formula. Okay, so তোমালোকৰ number of A union এইটো আছিল আমাৰ last theory. ইয়াৰ পিছত ইয়াৰে এক্সাম্পল আছে, পিছত মই নেক্সট ক্লাছত এইখিনিৰ এক্সাম্পল খিনি দিবলৈকে ট্ৰাই কৰিম। হোপ দ্যাট সকলোৱে বুজি পাইছা, আৰু যদি কিবা বুজি পোৱা নাই কমেন্ট বক্সত কমেন্ট কৰিবা, প্লাস কল কৰো ডাউটস ক্লিয়াৰ কৰিব।